Can you really rewire your gut-brain axis in 21 days? If you scroll through social media, you will see people claiming they reset their gut in 3 weeks with nothing but lemon water or celery. Here is the truth. 21 days can change your gut-brain communication, but not in the magical way most people think. Every time you have felt butterflies before a big presentation or stomach knots during stress, that was your gut-brain axis in action. The same connection that causes anxiety to hit your stomach is the one you can train to work for you, not against you. By the end of this video, you will know exactly what's scientifically possible in 3 weeks, what's hype, and what zero-cost habits can start rewiring your gut-brain axis. I am Bimal, founder of Gutsphere, a company born from my own lifelong struggle with constipation and digestive chaos. Over the years, I realized gut health isn't a single diet or supplement. It's a conversation between the microbes in your gut and the neurons in your brain. More than 90% of your serotonin, the chemical that regulates mood and motivation, is made in your gut, not your head. Disrupt that connection and your digestion, sleep, mood, and focus all fall apart. This isn't a fringe science anymore. Research now links gut-brain dysfunction to anxiety, depression, IBS, Parkinson's, and even decision making. So when people talk about rewiring the gut-brain axis, the question isn't if it's real. The question is, how much can actually change in 21 days? Let's decode what rewiring truly means. The gut-brain axis is a three-way communication system. 1. Your enteric nervous system, the second brain in your gut with over 500 million neurons. 2. The vagus nerve, your bidirectional superhighway carrying messages between your gut and your brain. 3. The microbiome, trillions of microbes producing neurotransmitters and signaling molecules that shape mood and immunity. These interact through your immune and endocrine system, forming a complex feedback network. When we say rewiring, we are not flipping a neural switch. We are retraining these feedback loops so they speak clearly again. Here is what research shows about how fast each component can adapt. Microbiome changes in hours after diet shifts, but long-term stability takes weeks. Vagal tone, early signs of improvement in 2 to 6 weeks of breathing or mindfulness practice. 3. Stress circuits. Cortisol rhythms can recalibrate in 4 to 8 weeks of consistent behavioral change. So yes, 21 days can reignite the process, but full rewiring takes persistence. Think of it like muscle training. 3 weeks builds momentum, 6 weeks build structure, 6 months build identity. Here is what a realistic 21-day rewiring program looks like. Phase 1, reset, days 1 and 3. Fix your circadian rhythm, sleep and wake at the same time, eat at consistent hours, skip midnight snacks, hydrate generously. Why it matters? Regularity synchronizes the clock in your gut lining and microbes. They digest, absorb, and even multiply according to rhythm. Phase 2, reprogram, from days 4 to 10. Increase plant diversity, 10 different fruits or veggies a week. Walk 30 minutes daily and 10 minutes of deep diaphragmatic breathing after meals. Why, you ask? Microbes ferment fiber into short-chain fatty acids like butyrate, which calm inflammation and nourish gut cells. And the post-meal walk, it boosts peristalsis and vagal tone. Your brain hears those signals as safety. Phase 3, reinforce, days 11 to 17. Chew slowly, eat without screens, journal one gut-brain reflection daily. You may ask why. Mindful chewing activates the cephalic phase of digestion. The gut prepares before food even arrives. Journaling trains introspective awareness and your brain's ability to sense internal signals accurately. Phase 4, Rewire, from days 18 to 21. Combine all prior habits, rhythm, movement, breath, and awareness. Reflects on your progress and your body's feedback. By now, you have re-established communication. Your gut's not just processing food, it's sending calmer, clearer messages upward. When I began tracking my own gut brain signals, I noticed something curious. On chaotic days, skip breakfast, endless Slack pings, my digestion froze. But when I started mornings with quiet breathing, warm water, and no phone, my gut responded instantly. That's when it hit me. This isn't theory, it's training. And 21 days was enough to prove to my body that consistency creates calm. Let's bust a few myths. Myth 1, you need expensive probiotics. But in reality, most commercial strains don't colonize long term. They are temporary guests. Real change comes from what you feed daily. Myth 2, fasting 72 hours resets your gut. Reality, extended fasting can raise cortisol and slow motility if your gut barrier is already weak. Mild overnight fasting from 12, 14, or 16 hours is enough for most people. Myth 3, stress is just psychological. Reality, adrenaline changes blood flow to your intestines and slows digestion. Chronic stress literally alters your microbiome composition. Knowing these truths keeps your expectations and your experiments scientifically grounded. Let's zoom out. In biology, deep changes follows what I call 666 pattern. 6 days for biochemical signals to shift, 6 weeks for neural pathways to strengthen, and 6 months for habits to feel automatic. So, 21 days is the ignition, not the finish line. How do you know it's working? Start tracking simple free metrics. Number 1, mood. Fewer spikes, calmer mornings. Number 2, sleep. Falling asleep faster, waking refreshed. 3, stool quality. More regular, lighter, effortless. 4, focus. Fewer afternoon crashes. Each of these reflects improved gut-brain feedback, better vagal tone, steadier blood sugar, calmer inflammation. If you want to quantify it, use a 1 to 5 stool satisfaction score and jot it down each morning. You will start seeing patterns within weeks. And you can use Gutsphere app to start tracking and understanding the patterns. So, can you rewire your brain, gut-brain axis in 21 days? Here is the nuanced truth. You can start the rewiring, you can feel the difference, but you can't finish it yet. Because the gut-brain axis learns like you do, through repetition. Every consistent meal, walk, or breath strengthens the neural and microbial handshake that defines your inner calm. 3 weeks proves possibility. 6 weeks builds confidence. 6 months makes it your default. If you are ready to test this yourself, try 21 days gut brain reset journal inside the Gutsphere Copilot app. It's designed scientifically, built for real life, and guides you to track, reflect, and evolve every day. Because gut health isn't about hacks, it's about habits. And the most profound rewiring happens when you turn knowledge into ritual. If 21 days can start that process, imagine 6 months from now, your microbiome balanced, your mornings calmer, your decisions sharper. I am Bimal from Gutsphere, helping you pilot your own gut health. See you in the next one.